What's good? Welcome back to the survival world. I can't remember what episode we're up to, but the last time we left off we made the farm, and today I have a couple of plans. Now, another thing is, I'm curious, we're getting cooked by a zombie. Favorite breakfast food of everyone watching? Leave it in the comments. Nah, because on one of my last videos I got a suggestion. You should do Q&A. I'm not doing a whole Q&A video, but I am willing to do questions at the beginning of said videos. So, favorite brekkie, let me know. I also wanted to talk about breakfast, because I just ate breakfast, and honestly, food in general. It's thematic for this video today. I feel like breakfast foods, I don't like this terrain generation, are very, very different to like lunch foods and dinner. Like lunch and dinner, you can do like whatever you want, right? But brekkie is kind of isolated in terms of the meals you can choose. So you have all the savory options, like off the top of my head, we got, I don't know, eggs. Eggs are pretty great. Crepes, waffles, and they're not really savory. I mean, you can have them savory. I've heard of savory waffles. I haven't personally had them, but I've heard they're alright. Where are the sticks? Here we go. I don't think I would try them, but then again, I shouldn't be hating on something I haven't tried yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna make this farm 11 by 11, and the reason for that is because of how water works. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And what I mean by how water works is basically when you make a farm, it needs to be hydrated. Otherwise, the land will dry up and your crops die out. Kind of like in real life, yeah? Which is pretty neat. But that specific distance is 4 blocks away from the source in either the X or Y direction, which means horizontal or vertical. Alright, so let's grab some more carpet. And I'll clean all this up as I go, but I think the messy nature of it actually adds to the personality of the whole build. And I've changed my mind. I want this to be a central pathway through here. I do want fences surrounding it, but I would like to keep this open, and I'll close it off later. It's going to be closed because I don't want mobs getting in, but I also want to be able to access my own farm and all the crops, and I don't want to be trampling my crops because that is not good. Not good. We don't want to be trampling the crops. Now let me make an infinite water source just somewhere. I also want to make a lake. Like at some point I just want a lake somewhere. But regardless, I think for now let's make this water source here. It doesn't need to be pretty. It's just temporary. A lot of this is just temporary, but it doesn't make it any less important just because it ain't gonna be with us for a while. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and here we go. See, on back to like foods, right? Like I can have a shawarma for lunch or brekkie. And for those of you who don't know what that is, a shawarma is like a wrap, kebab wrap. It's very nice. It's Middle Eastern, I think. I don't know exactly where the shawarma came from, but it's such a fun word to say, and it tastes really good. I get it from uni. They have this place called Uni Bros. Mate, they sell good kebabs, good wraps, good HSPs. Oh, HSPs are actually nice. Like a good HSP, really good. But it's very hard to find a good HSP nowadays, because the problem is all these HSPs, which stands for halal snack pack, by the way. Ooh, jump in the water. A halal snack pack is really nice if you get it done right. If you get it done right, that's very, very important. And what I mean by done right is you have it not too oily, which is very, very hard because the whole food is fried. And the chips aren't like overcooked; they're not that crispy. And what else do you need in HSP? I mean, you got to get the right sauces, but the sauces are ultimately pretty standard everywhere, and you end up choosing it. But it's mainly the oil, because like oil is such a big issue. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do another water bucket here. But with breakfast, I can't exactly eat like a full greasy meal. Like the closest I can get is probably like, I don't know, bacon and eggs. I don't like bacon though. Bacon, in my opinion, bacon is too fatty for like a meat. I don't like fatty meats. I like lean meats. I like a lamb. like specific cuts of beef, all the muscly cuts, not really like Wagyu. I know that's pretty unpopular, but whatever, man. Fat just doesn't taste good. It tastes very, not chewy, but it tastes very greasy. Well, it tastes fatty, I should say, but no. Like, yeah, okay, Sherlock. Fat tastes fatty. Who would have thought? It's just not appealing to me, I don't think. So I would rather lean cuts of meat. That's why I love chicken. I love chicken, and all my mates know me. They know I love chicken. And even when you fry it in fats, like you deep fry chicken, because mate, I love fried chicken. Let me tell you how much I love fried chicken. But even when you fry it, as long as it's done right, once again, fried chicken tastes really, really good. It tastes phenomenal, in fact. And I would go as far as saying fried chicken is my favorite food. Actually, that's not true. That's just not true. My dad's lamb shanks are better than fried chicken. But I can have fried chicken on the regular. I can't exactly have those lamb shanks on the regular. Alright, so we're going to make this path. And then, this is going to be what? Well, oops, I nearly forgot to hold W. Oh, I nearly forgot to hold shift while holding W. Okay, that's going to be... Oh, you know what? I could put like a mining build here. Yeah, okay, we'll do something around here. Let me get some signs going. This is how we love to plan out city infrastructure. Alright, so we have the farmlands here, rich fertile land, desert over there, rainforest there. I want to get maps going as well. I love maps. I think you guys might have seen in the realm, or maybe not. I love making maps. Maps just make the game so much more vibrant when you know where you're going. Alright, let's also plant this potato. I want a potato. I would like a potato. Please, sir. Yes, you may have a potato. Fantastic. Alright, now let's breed these animals, get more food going. But like, even a good steak. Right, like I can have a good steak for brekkie. Sorry, not for brekkie, for lunch. I can't have it for brekkie. I can have a good steak for dinner. In fact, I did have a good steak for dinner, like, very recently. It was lovely. I love steak. But, I cannot have a steak for breakfast. So breakfast foods just kind of piss me off, because there's not much you can have. And for me, like, it's either, I don't know, like, it's very limited in what we can do. I'm going to leave the wheat here, actually. We'll leave all the crops here. I do want to make a sugarcane farm, actually. Let's get going on that as well. How do I make a sugarcane farm that looks decent? Probably automated, right? Yeah, I should automate that. You know what? Actually, no. We're going to make a lake. We're going to make a fake lake, and it's going to be great. Oh, yeah, okay, you know what? Signs. I need signs so I don't forget my great ideas. So I want to have a waterfall going into that lake of sugarcane. Sugar is also very interesting. You can have a lot of sweet dishes for brekkie, but you can't really have them for lunch and dinner. You can have for dessert, but like you don't really have a sweet lunch. Definitely don't have a sweet dinner. Interesting. I don't know. Like, well, back to breakfast foods. What is there that's like savory? I'm probably like missing out on so much right now. I just can't think of off the top of my head. But regardless, I don't like breakfast. I hate having to like figure out, oh, well, actually, you can't have that because me. Like, I'm gonna eat what I want. I'm gonna eat what I want. If I have leftover pizza, I will be eating that for breakfast. And I don't know, it actually makes me feel pretty terrible when I do eat that. So I guess I just got to lock in. Just gotta lock into it. 20 I like it. Alright, let's see how that expands. Make a bit of an artificial lake here. Very, very nice, very nice. And the reason I want this sign is because I want to plan this out. So I want waterfall, lake, plus sugarcane farm. Or just plus sugarcane. That's what I want to do with this area. And I think I can low-key block this off. I'll not block it off, but like encase this. So it looks kind of like naturale. Well, if that's the case, I get rid of that sign. Bring that out. But going back to my favorite foods, like I just love anything that's protein rich. So I actually do like beans. Beans are great. And I don't know if that's a side effect of like just protein being absolutely shoved down our throats in like every aspect of life. It's interesting to see that what I'm calling, maybe this isn't an original term, but the proteinification of foods. Like you see like, muesli bars, ice cream, obviously protein powders, What else? Like everything's like, oh, this is high protein. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but do some things really need just excessive amounts of protein injected into it? And ultimately, the answer is like, it doesn't hurt. I don't think it doesn't hurt to have like extra protein, especially when most of it's milk derived. That's like relatively healthy, right? But it does change the nutritional balance, and that's fine as long as you know what you're doing. But a lot of people don't know what they're doing, so they see like, oh, protein, go, oh, protein in food must be good, let's buy that. When realistically, you don't really know, right? Like you're just seeing the advertisement saying, oh, this is good extra protein. Oh, look at it, must be better than everything else. Let's go buy that. No, do you actually need it for your diet? Anyways, I have protein powder because I actually did want it when trying to gain weight going to the gym. However, I did not in fact gain much weight because, I struggle to gain weight. It's hard. And I can't complain. It's not a bad problem to have, but it's just inconvenient when you're trying to do something and you can't. Because, why is the... Bro, are you a cow? What are you doing, mate? Bruh, you want to explain yourself? Made a freaky IG. Alright, anyways, I want coal. I need coal. Do I have coal? No, I don't have coal. Anyways, let's sleep again. God, my throat is not fun in the morning. I should be recording in the afternoon, but I got work later. Well, yeah, I do have work, but it's just like, this is it. This is the last week of my job here, which is good. I'm done with retail. That's enough for me. Alright, anyways, back to planning out this base. Let's just see. I'll just go. I want something. I want to. Okay, we're gonna expand the farm, and I also want. Oh, pardon me. A farmhouse. Yes, give me a farmhouse. These five's gonna come in useful for when I make my regular banner again. Oh, spider! I don't like spiders, but you particularly are going to need to be exterminated. Here is the pest control system. I also need your string. Alright, anyways. Ooh, that could be a cool build. Something along the face of that. I could just make that into walls. I love me some castle walls. Anyways, we got the water feature. It's up here, up this way. I want slabs as well. I want to make this pathway a bit more proper, but for now, look, I'm going to use the game features and path like it was intended. Alright, now I need to get over my like OCD of having to have blocks at like certain white levels, because it's just not going to work for this build, is it? Okay, so we're going to put this here. I do want to shape this up a little bit, and then yeah, bring us up this way. Alright, so shape this. So this will be a path up to the mountain, and I've already got a bit more going, so I'll have like stairs coming around. Oh, but look at this, it's actually kind of shaping up already. We can get rid of these. And I suppose the path more traveled will get more maintenance and such. Alright, so that's going to come down, that's coming up, and then we can have something here. I still don't know. I think maybe I could put my portal here actually instead of on top of the hill, because on top of the hill I want something a bit more grand. Also, there's also room for builds here, but I'm still thinking about having like an open floor plan. Is that the correct term? Like an open sort of build. Oh look, you can see. Oh, you know what? Yeah, if I have an open sort of build with like, I don't know. I have to look into it, but I want to be able to make the most of this view. So I want a crib. Okay, let's plan a little bit out. I want a crib that lets me see all this. The most important thing to plan is the doors. Now let's get rid of some of the garbage in my inventory. A bit of garbage. Ooh, apples. That's going to be useful. That's a surprise tool that will help us later, as Swipe used to say. Some more torches going. How much coal do I have? Oh, yes please. Thank you very much. Da-da-ding. Level up. Get rid of that. We don't need that. Don't need that. Leather. That's going to be useful later. Things are shaping up well, but let us plan out this crib. I'm going to smell some mutton though. It's always good to have extra food. Let's see. So, in terms of a door, let's get a couple of these. I want planks as well, so let's turn some of these into flooring. And I'm going to use wooden planks for my floor, because yeah, it's a good block. It's a good block. Now, my flag is going here. This is where the flag goes. So we're going to put a sign, and this is the flag. Yes, on my mountain. And the mountain will have an excellent viewing point. So builds cannot go over this Y level. Now, I said I would get it for my OCD. That's fake. Alright, so this is going to be a 1-story house then. I don't really want to make this big. Let's not go to the nether. But I also want... do I want to... I should really make the most of these views. Like, this is incredible. I don't think... I thought this world was actually, like, going to be a dud. I thought it was like, oh, let me make a new seed and re-record the episode. But no, this is just the first time. First time luck. I do want to explore that way, though. Anyways, fence... I think I'll get rid of this portal eventually. And then we'll kind of have this become a balcony. And is it even? Odd? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's even. So we're gonna have like a mini balcony. And for now, yeah. For now, this can be here. We're going to have doors go out to the balcony, and it'll go something like this. Okay. Well, why are you looking like that, bro? Why are you looking so strange? And then we can have a bit of garnishing. Okay, it's not garnishing, bro. This ain't a dish. All the talk of food makes me want. Yeah, cool. All right, fantastic. And then obviously, we need pressure plates. So that goes in there. I want my automated doors. Very nice, very nice. All right, so that'll go out to this garden-like thing here. Now, how do I want to trace this house out? Let's see. I could have the fence reach around like that, and then if I build this logging outwards like that, have it a bit of a diagonal shape. And then I can create windows, because windows are going to be very important. What do I use to represent windows? I guess I'll just leave it like empty for now, right? Like that can work. We're going to do a little bit of terraforming. Not a lot, just a little. Just to bring that out one more. Alright, so that kind of leads out to the garden. I can have like stuff here, like maybe crafting supplies. And then this will go on. And low-key I might just make this symmetrical. Like I'll have the entrance. Okay, so the entrance is going to come around this side. So we're going to have the door here. This is going to be a very, very tiny crib. I don't want much on this first house. So this first house is just purely so that I have a roof over my head. And then we want doors here. Why is it always that when I place a door, it's never in the right direction? Okay, cool. And then, yeah, sure, I can like add pathing here. I'll add stairs properly later. Okay, we can swing that around more this way, because that will be the path more traveled. And then we can kind of fill that in as well. Make it a bit pathy. Very nice. So we're going to come up to the house. And in the house, we are going to find... a couple of things. First and foremost, we're going to find me a good bit of logging. Always nice to have a little bit of structure and infrastructure. I love making infrastructure in this game. Yeah, the amount of times I've made iceboat highways, great. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to go higher than this. So we're going to go... Oh, speed bridging. Yeah, this is why we're not playing Bed Wars. There will be no Bed Wars. Alright, cool. And then can I make that jump? Parkour master! No, I'm not the parkour master. Oh, I remember doing okay, well, that's just not what I wanted. So we're going to build that, and that can be the first wall. And then do I make this symmetrical? Like kind of a oblong. You know what? I love me some symmetry. So we're going to just shape it down a little. Just shave it down a little bit. Give me some space. Give me room. Alright, and then that. And then, oh, it kind of lines up with the edge of the... Oh, you know what? I kind of like that. And then that goes there. And then we can bring this out a little. And then I can have a terrace, like here, with like all the goody goods. And by that I mean like flowers and garden, like a mini garden, so to speak. Anyways, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll bring this out. Oh, speed bridging. The only problem is, what over my enchanting setup? Because I do need space for that. I'm gonna make it out of, I don't know, cobblestone now or something. Enchanting table. You are going to be. Oh, actually, 15 netherrack for 15 bookshelves. That's kind of perfect. So I want this to be a waterfall here. So this waterfall's gonna come down. So I do need the space to maneuver a little. Alternatively, I could shape this up to be more rectangular and have the bookshelves in the corner. I think that's not a bad idea. Now, do I want this to be... No, this is not going to be a window. This is more so going to be where my bed and crafting table and all the goody goods go. I have to fit everything into this one-story shack. Are you kidding me? Well, I did kind of do this to myself. Alright, it's 1 point set, and we'll have furnaces. Now we only have 2. Oh, 3, sorry, my bad. 2, 3, and I'll have like a mini wall there. I can have a small window here, maybe? And then if I'm having my crafting table, no. So all my crafting supplies are going to be here, which means... What do I put my storage? I really did not think about this, did I? Anyways, let's 3, 4, 5, 3, and then let me make a door there, and then 4, 5. I honestly don't know how I feel about this build yet, but anyways. Okay, so I want to make this like a log roof, and then that's kind of looking nice. That's kind of looking nice. So we're making a log frame. That's an arrow. That's not a log. Okay, I need to go back up. Let's also get some torches around while we're doing this. So torch here, light it up. Torch here, torch there, and then I can mirror that there, and then a torch here, and a torch here, and oh, that's a nice one. I would like to keep the sunset view. Oh, you know what? I could also build there. How would I even build that? Would I need like a bridge? Nah, you know that's far in the future. That's a bit out of my reach for now. But back to the problem with the enchanting table. It's kind of tricky. I don't want it protruding. Like that would be kind of strange. Could I have it in the air? No, that would look even stranger. Okay, let's put our thinking caps on. Alright, well, let's go to sleep first. Always get 8 hours of sleep, so that we can think best. That's what I tell my students, because I do tutoring. 8 hours of sleep is so important to get, like, just the best possible performance you could get. Alright, I don't want that corner. Maybe this corner here? No, there's not really much room. Enchanting table, you are causing me a little bit of trouble. Anyways, I would like this to be a whole window. But if I can't do that, then I will have to accommodate. Okay, that's not what I wanted. What I wanted to... Okay, 1, 2, 3, that's not, I can't count. Come on, 1, 2, 3, counting with me. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And I can have something here, but then we can shape up the doors here. Did I have to make it symmetrical? Yes, I did. And I used all 6 doors. How nice. Let's get some pressure plates. Oops. Let's also split this coal. I would normally split it 3 ways, but like, I can't do that with my mouse and trackpad. So we're splitting it 2 ways. And then you are going to be fantastic. Alright, this, I don't want to be this is kind of in your face, you know, like 1, 2. That would be okay, I suppose. Like that, maybe? It's kind of just big and bulky. But you know what? I could use that. I could have like this split into rooms. Yeah, that could work. If I kind of have like a wall partitioning this here, and then I kind of have an inner doorway. So let's get some more doors. Mordor. Frodo, you must take the ring to Mordor. Apparently that's good. I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I know that's like a sin, but whatever, man. I just don't be watching Lord of the Rings, you know. All right. So let's outline this. Outline that to get a good bit of house showing. Let's get logs there. Get this going here, and so that way, I can have like, I don't know, storage here, and then exit here, I suppose. I could, no, we're not putting a door here. We're gonna leave that because that's just gonna be bookshelves. Okay, I will have to make use of the space here then. vertical space is going to be important. Let's see. So let's say I get bookshelf. Oh, not bookshelf. Sorry. Windows here. Get some Windows 8. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Windows 5. Then I can have. What can I have in this corner? I would like, you know what? I would like just glass corners maybe, and just leave. Nah, but I do want to have that. I don't think I need doors inside my house. I can just have like an archway and have that kind of come over. Yeah, so let's start filling in these gaps. Also, that's not very numerical of me. And that is 6 high. LeBron James. Do I need this to go higher? Can we get much higher? Yes, I do. 4, 5, 4, 5. Bring that across, and then okay. This is gonna be like kind of. Oh no. What am I doing, man? All right, let's get this as scaffolding, and then that goes there, and then we bring this, and then I can take down these ones, and I can leave the planks there because I may or may not need them. I don't know yet. Okay, so we're gonna do that. And oh, I did say I would leave it, and I just proceed to remove it. But you know what? No, actually, I'm gonna remove it because I want this whole wall to be glass. Do I have glass? I don't have glass. We'll get that next time because I gotta wrap this up soon. Piggy, what are you doing? What is this guy doing, man? Okay, and then finally, I think I'll do this one. I might just call the episode there. Alright, that goes there, that goes there. Very nice, very nice. And then we can connect this to the top. Alright, it is shaping up. It is indeed shaping up. Oh, I suppose these walls can be wooden. These ones here, because like it's going to be blocked off. So that can be blocked off. This whole section can be blocked off. And then I can have barrels, I suppose. And then I'll have to kind of compact all my barrels. So this will have to be my crafting region then. If that's the case, I can probably move this so it feels a bit more spacious near that door. We'll have it there, and then I can have crafting here, crafting here. Good evening. Can I help you? No? Alright, you have a good day. And then we can kind of shape this up. Windows definitely here and here. I could shrink this window a bit. How do I like that? I don't know. I don't know, Chief. It's kind of... Anyways, we'll partition this. I suppose I'll fill that in for now. And then I can have logs coming across. Oh, this is going to be a tricky build. Anyways, I think for now, we put logs there. I don't want logs in this wall here. I would like them here. And then like that. And then I can also maybe have something on the outside. And that way this is kind of in line. Yeah, but no, if that's the case, then we're going to have to definitely take this down. And then bring out the torches. And now we got ourselves a nice little cozy house. Alright. You know what? I will fill this in next time. But today, I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching. Honestly, any ideas for the house would be welcome because I am stumped. Just let me know in the comments. But we'll see. Maybe I'll come up with a couple ideas. Maybe I'll redo it. Probably won't, but who knows? Who knows how this will turn out? Anyways, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Peace.